Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to watch about the how to prepare for and enjoy an amusement park. People love amusement parks. If you're planning on going to an amusement park, planning ahead can help you and your group have a great time. This video will help you figure out how to plan an amusement park visit, but it will also teach you how to have fun at the park. Method 1. Planning your visit. First is do some research. Have you gone to this park before? If not, research beforehand. Make sure that there are attractions that you and anyone else visiting the amusement park with you will like. If there isn't, consider a different amusement park. Step 2. Buy your tickets ahead of time if you can. Make sure you know how much tickets cost and consider buying them beforehand. Some amusement parks may even offer discounts for purchasing tickets online or ahead of time in general. Step 3. Find out the hours that the amusement park will be open when you plan to visit. Usually, an amusement park's hours can be found on their website. Make a note of this, so you don't end up arriving too early or too late. Step 4. Consider staying on site or nearby if you're visiting the amusement park for more than one day. This way, you'll likely have an easier time traveling to the park. Sometimes, on-site hotels may offer a shuttle service or other park benefits that are meant for hotel guests. If you're planning to stay on site, research ahead of time to see if your hotel offers something like this. Finally, have a plan. While it may seem tempting, riding rides in whatever order you feel like can mean you travel from one end of the park to the other many more times than is necessary, and your feet will be very sore as a result. To avoid this, get a park map and use it. Ride things in order, or at least ride everything you want to go on in one specific area of the park before moving on to another. Method 2. Deciding what to wear. First is consider the weather. Around a week before your trip, search online for weather in blank, the name of the city where the amusement park is located. Quote, "This should give you a pretty good idea of what to expect weather-wise and help you plan your outfit. It's a good idea to consider bringing a sweatshirt with you regardless of the forecasted weather, especially if you'll be at the amusement park later in the day, in case it gets colder." Step 2. Wear good shoes. Since you'll likely be doing a lot of walking, flip-flops aren't the best idea to wear to an amusement park. Instead, choose comfortable shoes, sneakers that are easy to walk around in. Step 3. Choose whether to wear a hat. In many cases, you won't be allowed to wear your hat on rides, particularly roller coasters. Though it can provide you with some protection from the sun, you may also be able to buy one in the amusement park if you so choose. Step 4. Consider tying up long hair. Hair past shoulder length can easily get tangled on a windy ride. Braids are recommended, as they stay closer to the head and don't have loose hair like ponytails. Finally, avoid wearing earrings. Many coasters can be rough, and you don't want holes poked into the back of your head. Also, some earrings may get stuck in your hair or attire. However, if you really want to wear earrings, wear non-dangling ones such as studs or pearls. Method 3. Choosing what to bring. First is make sure you have a backpack, string bag. These can be helpful for carrying around everything you'll need for your time in the amusement park. Step 2. Take plenty of sunscreen, especially in the summertime. Most of the ride lines will subject you to the elements, whatever they are. Step 3. Bring snacks and water with you, especially if you plan on spending the whole day in the park. Having some snacks and water on hand can be helpful, since these may be expensive inside the park. Check the rules and regulations ahead of time. Since many amusement parks have rules regarding bringing outside food and beverages into the park. If outside food and beverages are not allowed inside the park, see if you are allowed to keep these in your vehicle, so you can exit the park and then re-enter once you're finished with your snacks and water. Step 4. Make sure that you have enough money on hand. Think ahead to the cost of amusement park tickets, where you'll eat, and any souvenirs you or your group might want to purchase. Step 5. Bring nausea-relieving pills with you if you think you'll need them. If you have nausea but otherwise enjoy park rides, there should be nausea-relieving pills at your local drugstore or pharmacy. Take these beforehand. Unless you're sure that you won't be nauseous, it's best to have these with you. Step 6. Take rain ponchos with you. These can be expensive in the park, and they are helpful in the event that it rains. Finally, avoid overpacking. You'll likely be carrying most of what you bring around in the backpack or string bag mentioned earlier. So try and avoid overpacking so that you aren't carrying around too much. Method 4. Enjoying your time in the park. First is go on a weekday if possible. Weekends tend to be the busiest at amusement parks. If possible, try and visit during the week, particularly the middle of the week, which tends to not be as crowded. Step 2. Arrive early. If you want to catch the shortest ride wait times and escape the heat of the day, get to the park as early as possible. And people do arrive earlier so they can dash to their favorite rides as soon as possible. Step 3. Pace yourself. Take a break from the coasters every once in a while, perhaps throwing in a train or gondola ride. These can also serve as great ways of getting around the park that don't wear out your sneakers. Step 4. Avoid forcing people to go on a ride, including you. Don't force yourself or a friend to go on a certain ride, especially if you or your friend does not fit the criteria for the ride. If you are too short, weigh too much, have medical conditions or are pregnant, be careful about what rides you decide to go on. Finally, wait to play games and purchase souvenirs until before you leave. This way, you won't have to carry around a giant stuffed animal or a lot of bags for the whole day. We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel.